Center. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I am fine. I understand we have a 5K that's coming up shortly, right?
It is on Saturday, and we are counting down the days. We have a record number of participants already registered. At this point, we have 364 people.
Wow.
This is a huge record for us. We typically pick up another 100 on race day if the weather is nice. Right now, we're looking at 60 degrees, maybe an outside chance of showers. The weather is going to be perfect. We cannot wait. This is going to be an exciting day.
Now, tell us who this will benefit and how long have you been doing this?
So this is going to benefit the Women's Imaging Center at the hospital. Mm-hmm. And this year, we're dedicating all of our purchases to an additional 3D mammography machine. So as you know, a couple of years ago, we were fortunate enough to donate the proceeds towards the purchase of our very first 3D mammography unit. This has been life-changing for us. I hear so many stories from so many women and husbands saying, you know, if it weren't for this campaign, their wife might not be here or they themselves might not be here. So this year, the need exists for us to purchase another one. Our center is just growing by leaps and bounds. We've brought on this fabulous Dr. Dan Clark. We're headed to become a nationally certified breast center. There are so many amazing things going on. I can't even begin to tell you. So this race is just a key piece of this. I should not forget to mention registration actually closes Wednesday night for online at 11:59 p.m. So that is the very last to go on to runsignup.com to register. We will have registration race day right here. We'll be actually at S&T. We'll be in the back parking lot. And if you need to register a day of the race, we'll be inside. But we have only ordered 400 shirts. So what I'm telling people, if you haven't registered and you want a shirt, go right now, this instant, today, and register because we want to make sure you get a shirt. We've only ordered 400. So get online and do it today.
We've had Dr. Clark on the program several times with all the great progress that's being made. And you talk about this machine. Those aren't cheap.
They are definitely not cheap. And you know, I tell people every dollar counts. We've had some amazingly generous people. You know, this race is just a piece of the Love of Life campaign. Our major sponsors, First Commonwealth Bank, S&T Bank, and we had a very, very generous gift from WH and Candace Spadafora that really kicked off our campaign this year. So those group of people, but every single person that has attended an event for us, every participant, our entire team of race sponsors, I'm going to be sharing some Facebook information later on to thank. We have a record number of race sponsors for this year, too. Obviously, I'm excited. It's really great to see everything come together, the community, the businesses. I think everybody's really seeing this as a great time to come. This is about something so much bigger than you and me and Josh over here. This is the whole community. This is a way to bring your kids and your families. People say to me, I can't run a 5K. We have a 1 mile untimed walk, but I see people pulling kids in wagons. I mean, this is a family thing. Come out, wear your pink, show your kids what it's like to fight back. It's just an amazing day. There's so much energy. There's so much pink. It's just a great cause.
Is there a monetary goal that you'd like to reach?
You know what? We often talk about that internally. You know, should we really set these goals? But as a fundraiser, I feel like every dollar that's donated to us is equally as important. So it's really hard for me to set, you know, this big goal. It seems though every year, my goal is to beat the previous year. And so far, every single year, we have far surpassed the prior year.
Okay, so we're asking everybody to come out, and even if you're physically not able to run or walk, you can still make a contribution.
You absolutely can, and that is something you can go right onto the hospital's website to make a contribution. You can call us over at the foundation office. You can mail a check. We can take credit cards over the phone. And honestly, I really, truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. Every dollar, even if it's $1 or $5, you know, these machines are expensive. And so I tell people that all the time. Even if it's a $25 check, I think you are the greatest person on this planet for just supporting this cause that's so important to everybody. I mean, everybody in some form or another, whether it's your mother or your sister or your daughter, you know, it comes full circle, unfortunately. Everybody's been touched by breast cancer.
And of course, the information that's learned from the new technology, the latest machines that are brought into the system could help someday to help find a cure for cancers.
Absolutely. And we look forward to that day, certainly for that. And I think in the interim for us to be able to be such a great community hospital and really continue to provide the greatest and latest technology to the community and look for ways to make it easier so that we're not having to send patients to Pittsburgh and, deal with all of that and do your daily treatments and come to Birdie's Closet, come and see the amazing free products. When you're going through cancer treatment, specifically breast cancer treatment, we have free wigs and scarves that we, generously give. But Birdie's Closet is only here again because of donations to the Women's Imaging Center.
And it's efforts like these, it's equipment and it's technology like these that make Indiana's IRMC stand out among all the hospitals in the state.
We sure like to think so. And as we see all of these other hospitals kind of merging and gobbling up, I think my leadership team and my boards have all been very innovative, looking for ways. We're now partnered with, UPMC Hillman Cancer Center. That is a huge, huge, huge thing for our community. I'm understanding that we're going to have access to research trials and clinical trials, things that we really didn't have here before. Mm-hmm. So this is a great thing for our community. So we look, I think, for ways to partner so that we can still remain this awesome community hospital, keep our patients together, keep our community together, and keep our families, right here receiving their treatment in their own backyard.
This whole department has grown so big that you now have your own building on campus. Right?
I have a very tiny office.
Well, I mean, the cancer,
window.
Reese, the
Yes,
cancer folks.
We sure do. So they have expanded that whole bottom floor. There were other physician offices in there, and you're correct. Those offices have moved to another location. Hillman and IRMC, the Cancer Center, we're taking over the entire bottom floor. We're expanding the current offerings. We'll be providing chemo and radiation that we always have, but we'll be far expanding the services that are currently being offered there.
With us this morning on Indiana in the Morning, Heather Reed from IRMC, the Love of Life 5K coming up this Saturday. Heather, fill us in on some of the other projects and some of the other things that are going on over at IRMC concerning the cancer fight.
So as you are aware, it has been a very busy month for us. October is typically crazy, but we've had, a long series of kind of events leading up. We did have our kickoff event at the home of Christine Toretti. What a generous, generous lady. She doesn't ask for recognition, but she continues to give back to the hospital. She's been an amazing friend to us. And we had a record number of people attend that event. And again, that just speaks to the community supporting what we're doing at the hospital, knowing that their donations are going to something really incredible and what we say they're going to be going for. So this campaign has been a whirlwind for us, but honestly, I'm super grateful to everybody that continues to support our events and come out and support what we're doing at the hospital.
Now, the campaign is a 12-month event. I mean, you just don't stop with something like this and say that's it for next year, right? Absolutely
not. We will continue to fundraise. The two big pieces are sort of our celebration event that we just had, and then the race. And next year, we're bringing back the bingo next year as well. So we kind of had a year off of the bingo, but I already have two ladies that have stepped up to volunteer to bring the bingo back next year. So again, my heart is sometimes very overwhelmed. Just people that step up when there is a need, people that give of their time and their talents, or they reach out to me and say, can I write you a check? Can I volunteer? Can I sit on a committee? My race committee, these are amazing ladies. This is not my team. These ladies do it all. I get to kind of stand back, but Tamara Leeper, our director, Kelly Pigeon, our race day coordinator, and, just the entire Love of Life committee, these ladies, they have big hearts and they are often the busiest ladies I know, but they step up every single year and make this race and the whole campaign a huge success.
The Love of Life 5K coming up this Saturday. Tell us a little bit about the course. Where does it start? Where does it go through? And where does it end?
Yes. Well, again, runsignup.com. Go on there. Again, registration online closes Wednesday night, 11:59 p.m. But you can sign up race day too. So if you miss that, please come race day and see us. But we start right here between the Pita Pit and S&T Bank, and we run kind of down through campus. We weave through Mack Park, and then the piece of this race that I love, we run right past the entrance to the hospital. So you kind of run around, loop around, and then you kind of come back up through that hill. That is a hill. Into Mack, and then you finish kind of back where you started. So it is a great course. We always have great volunteers from IUP. I mean, tons of students come out. Our race day crew, gets us lots of volunteers that really cheer you on and keep you motivated on the course.
Are there different divisions, say for, people who really want to run for a time and those who just want to finish?
So actually, we've added that option this year too. If you don't want to be timed, you can you can surrender your bib and just say, I'm one of those people because I'm out there running with my 3 kids. My littlest is 7. And so we do lots of running and lots of walking and, lots of in between. So I don't necessarily need that time. So we do offer the untimed, 5K walk or run. And then the 1 mile is kind of like a fun walk. So we don't time that one at all. That is, we have had more breast cancer survivors each year. And last year we had the most breast cancer survivors walking. And then these teams of people form around these breast cancer survivors. And it is just something really, really special to see.
And of course, pink is the color of the day.
Pink. All pink. It will be a sea of pink. I will have my pink wig on, as always. I'll be head to toe in pink. You'll be able to pick me out of the crowd, even in a crowd full of pink.
All right, one more time, Heather. Where can folks register? And again, repeat that deadline. That's coming up shortly.
Runsignup.com, and you can register until Wednesday night at 11:59 p.m. After Wednesday night, we will be accepting race day registrations from that point forward. Now,
you'll be back maybe next week or in some time to let us know how it went?
I would love to come back, yeah. Okay. I'm happy to come back and give you an update and tell you where we are in the campaign. And then we'll be full tilt into, the Teddy Bear Fund Drive. Right. So, we're not missing a beat. We're diving headfirst into that, too.
All right, Heather, thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much for having me.
And again, that's the big Love of Life 5K run walk race coming up this Saturday. If you can, we ask you to please come out and support the fight against cancer. It's such a strong effort here in the Indiana County area, the folks at IRMC and a number of great agencies around Indiana County who help to make that such a big success. And we